Oi, pessoal! Hoje vamos treinar listening, treinar a escuta em inglês. Para quem está chegando agora no canal, seja muito bem-vindo. Para quem não se inscreveu, se inscreva e curta esse vídeo que foi feito com muito carinho para vocês. Então vamos lá, bons estudos.
They study hard for their exams.
Eles estudam muito para os exames.
They study hard for their exams. I drive to work every day.
Eu dirijo para o trabalho todos os dias.
I drive to work every day. We take the bus to school.
Pegamos o ônibus para a escola.
We take the bus to school. The store opens at 9 a.m.
A loja abre às 9 horas da manhã.
The store opens at 9 a.m. The cat sleeps on the windowsill.
O gato dorme no parapeito da janela.
The cat sleeps on the windowsill. He runs 5 miles every morning.
Ele corre 8 quilômetros todas as manhãs.
He runs 5 miles every morning. He plays the guitar in a band.
Ele toca violão em uma banda.
He plays the guitar in a band. She cooks dinner for her family.
Ela prepara o jantar para sua família.
She cooks dinner for her family. The clock ticks loudly.
O relógio bate alto.
The clock ticks loudly. I speak with my grandparents every week.
Falo com meus avós toda semana.
I speak with my grandparents every week. Birds migrate south for the winter.
Os pássaros migram para o sul durante o inverno.
Birds migrate south for the winter. We wait for the bus at the stop.
Esperamos o ônibus no ponto.
We wait for the bus at the stop. He paints landscapes in his studio.
Ele pinta paisagens em seu ateliê.
He paints landscapes in his studio. She practices yoga in the mornings.
Ela pratica yoga pela manhã.
She practices yoga in the mornings. They volunteer at the local shelter.
Eles são voluntários no abrigo local.
They volunteer at the local shelter. We plant flowers in the garden.
Plantamos flores no jardim.
We plant flowers in the garden. The teacher explains the lesson.
O professor explica a lição.
The teacher explains the lesson. He fixes cars at the garage.
Ele conserta carros na garagem.
He fixes cars at the garage. She reads books in the library.
Ela lê livros na biblioteca.
She reads books in the library. They visit their grandparents on Sundays.
Eles visitam os avós aos domingos.
They visit their grandparents on Sundays. We clean the house on Saturdays.
Limpamos a casa aos sábados.
We clean the house on Saturdays. The computer boots up quickly.
O computador inicializa rapidamente.
The computer boots up quickly. He plays video games after school.
Ele joga videogame depois da escola.
He plays video games after school. She feeds the birds in the park.
Ela alimenta os pássaros no parque.
She feeds the birds in the park. They go jogging in the evening.
Eles vão correr à noite.
They go jogging in the evening. We write letters to our friends.
Escrevemos cartas para nossos amigos.
We write letters to our friends. The flowers bloom in the spring.
As flores desabrocham na primavera.
The flowers bloom in the spring. I take my dog for a walk every evening.
Levo meu cachorro para passear todas as noites.
I take my dog for a walk every evening. He drinks tea with honey when he's sick.
Ele bebe chá com mel quando está doente.
He drinks tea with honey when he's sick. She does her homework in the afternoon.
Ela faz o dever de casa à tarde.
She does her homework in the afternoon. They ride bikes in the park.
Eles andam de bicicleta no parque.
They ride bikes in the park. We visit the museum on weekends.
Visitamos o museu nos finais de semana.
We visit the museum on weekends. The cat scratches the furniture.
O gato arranha os móveis.
The cat scratches the furniture. He fixes breakfast for the family.
Ele prepara o café da manhã para a família.
He fixes breakfast for the family. She practices piano for an hour every day.
Ela pratica piano por 1 hora todos os dias.
She practices piano for an hour every day. They watch movies on Friday nights.
Eles assistem filmes nas noites de sexta-feira.
They watch movies on Friday nights. We go shopping at the mall.
Vamos às compras no shopping.
We go shopping at the mall. The sun sets in the west.
O sol se põe no oeste.
The sun sets in the west. I talk to my neighbors over the fence.
Falo com meus vizinhos por cima da cerca.
I talk to my neighbors over the fence. She takes a shower before bed.
Ela toma banho antes de dormir.
She takes a shower before bed. We drink water to stay hydrated.
Bebemos água para nos mantermos hidratados.
We drink water to stay hydrated. The stars twinkle in the night sky.
As estrelas brilham no céu noturno.
The stars twinkle in the night sky. He takes photographs of nature.
Ele tira fotos da natureza.
He takes photographs of nature. She studies for her exams at the library.
Ela estuda para os exames na biblioteca.
She studies for her exams at the library. They clean their room every weekend.
Eles limpam o quarto todo fim de semana.
They clean their room every weekend. We eat dinner together as a family.
Jantamos juntos como uma família.
We eat dinner together as a family. The clock strikes midnight.
O relógio marca meia-noite.
The clock strikes midnight. I call my parents every Sunday.
Eu ligo para meus pais todos os domingos.
I call my parents every Sunday. He plays soccer with his friends.
Ele joga futebol com seus amigos.
He plays soccer with his friends. She practices her lines for the play.
Ela pratica suas falas para a peça.
She practices her lines for the play. They go camping in the summer.
Eles vão acampar no verão.
They go camping in the summer. We listen to the radio in the car.
Ouvimos rádio no carro.
We listen to the radio in the car. The dog barks at strangers.
O cachorro late para estranhos.
The dog barks at strangers. He writes a journal every night.
Ele escreve um diário todas as noites.
He writes a journal every night. She paints her nails different colors.
Ela pinta as unhas de cores diferentes.
She paints her nails different colors. They visit the beach during the holidays.
Eles visitam a praia durante as férias.
They visit the beach during the holidays. We cook dinner on the grill.
Preparamos o jantar na churrasqueira.
We cook dinner on the grill. The kids play tag in the backyard.
As crianças brincam de pega-pega no quintal.
The kids play tag in the backyard. He watches the news on TV.
Ele assiste ao noticiário na TV.
He watches the news on TV. She waters the plants in the garden.
Ela rega as plantas do jardim.
She waters the plants in the garden. They ride the bus to school.
Eles pegam o ônibus para a escola.
They ride the bus to school. We sing songs around the campfire.
Nós cantamos músicas ao redor da fogueira.
We sing songs around the campfire. The birds chirp in the morning.
Os pássaros cantam pela manhã.
The birds chirp in the morning. I check my email every morning.
Eu verifico meu e-mail todas as manhãs.
I check my email every morning. He practices basketball after school.
Ele pratica basquete depois da escola.
He practices basketball after school. She reads the newspaper with her morning coffee.
Ela lê o jornal com seu café da manhã.
She reads the newspaper with her morning coffee. They visit their relatives during the holidays.
Eles visitam seus parentes durante as férias.
They visit their relatives during the holidays. We play board games on rainy days.
Jogamos jogos de tabuleiro em dias chuvosos.
We play board games on rainy days. The cat naps in the sun.
O gato cochila ao sol.
The cat naps in the sun. He exercises at the gym.
Ele se exercita na academia.
He exercises at the gym. She practices her violin in her room.
Ela pratica violino em seu quarto.
She practices her violin in her room. They go hiking in the mountains.
Eles fazem caminhadas nas montanhas.
They go hiking in the mountains. We attend church on Sundays.
Frequentamos a igreja aos domingos.
We attend church on Sundays. The train departs at 10 a.m.
O trem sai às 10 horas da manhã.
The train departs at 10 a.m. I write in my journal before bed.
Escrevo em meu diário antes de dormir.
I write in my journal before bed. I wake up early every day.
Todos os dias acordo cedo.
I wake up early every day. She takes a shower in the morning.
Ela toma banho de manhã.
She takes a shower in the morning. They eat lunch at noon.
Eles almoçam ao meio-dia.
They eat lunch at noon. He drives to work in rush hour traffic.
Ele dirige para o trabalho na hora do rush.
He drives to work in rush hour traffic. We listen to the birds singing outside.
Ouvimos os pássaros cantando lá fora.
We listen to the birds singing outside. The sun shines brightly in the sky.
O sol brilha intensamente no céu.
The sun shines brightly in the sky. Birds build nests in the trees.
Os pássaros constroem ninhos nas árvores.
Birds build nests in the trees. The store closes at 9 p.m.
A loja fecha às 9 horas da noite.
The store closes at 9 p.m. Do you visit your grandparents on Sundays?
Você visita seus avós aos domingos?
Do you visit your grandparents on Sundays?
My brother plays video games all night. Meu irmão joga videogame a noite toda.
My brother plays video games all night. The river flows peacefully.
O rio corre pacificamente.
The river flows peacefully. Does she exercise at the gym 3 times a week?
Ela se exercita na academia 3 vezes por semana?
Does she exercise at the gym 3 times a week? Do they read books before bedtime?
Eles leem livros antes de dormir?
Do they read books before bedtime? We don't drink coffee to wake up in the morning.
Nós não tomamos café para acordar de manhã.
We don't drink coffee to wake up in the morning. The teacher explains the lesson to the students.
O professor explica a lição aos alunos.
The teacher explains the lesson to the students. He doesn't check his email every hour.
Ele não verifica seu e-mail a cada hora.
He doesn't check his email every hour. She practices her dance routine in the studio.
Ela pratica sua rotina de dança no estúdio.
She practices her dance routine in the studio. They play soccer in the park. Eles jogam futebol no parque. They play soccer in the park. I take my dog for a walk in the evening. Levo meu cachorro para passear à noite. I take my dog for a walk in the evening. Does he study for his exams at the library? Ele estuda para os exames na biblioteca? Does he study for his exams at the library? She doesn't cook dinner every night. Ela não prepara o jantar todas as noites. She doesn't cook dinner every night. We go grocery shopping on Saturdays. Fazemos compras aos sábados. We go grocery shopping on Saturdays. Dogs chase their tails for fun. Os cães perseguem o rabo por diversão. Dogs chase their tails for fun. Do birds migrate to warmer climates? As aves migram para climas mais quentes. Do birds migrate to warmer climates? The train conductor announces the next stop. O condutor do trem anuncia a próxima parada. The train conductor announces the next stop. We don't watch movies on Friday nights. Nós não assistimos filmes nas noites de sexta-feira. We don't watch movies on Friday nights. He fixes appliances around the house. Ele conserta eletrodomésticos pela casa. He fixes appliances around the house. She practices her guitar chords. Ela pratica seus acordes de guitarra. She practices her guitar chords. They clean the kitchen after dinner. Eles limpam a cozinha depois do jantar. They clean the kitchen after dinner. I don't listen to music while I work. Eu não ouço música enquanto trabalho. I don't listen to music while I work. She teaches English as a second language. Ela ensina inglês como segunda língua. She teaches English as a second language. We play board games with our friends. Jogamos jogos de tabuleiro com nossos amigos. We play board games with our friends. Does the cat purr when it's happy? O gato ronrona quando está feliz? Does the cat purr when it's happy? We cook dinner together as a family. Preparamos o jantar juntos como uma família. We cook dinner together as a family. I ride my bike to work. Vou de bicicleta para o trabalho. I ride my bike to work. He practices his piano scales. Ele pratica suas escalas de piano. He practices his piano scales. She shops for groceries at the supermarket. Ela faz compras no supermercado. She shops for groceries at the supermarket. They visit the zoo on weekends. Eles visitam o zoológico nos finais de semana. They visit the zoo on weekends. We go fishing at the lake. Vamos pescar no lago. We go fishing at the lake. I drink tea with honey when I'm sick. Bebo chá com mel quando estou doente. I drink tea with honey when I'm sick. He listens to music on his headphones. Ele ouve música em seus fones de ouvido. He listens to music on his headphones. She practices her yoga poses. Ela pratica suas posturas de yoga. She practices her yoga poses. They clean their room every weekend. Eles limpam o quarto todo fim de semana. They clean their room every weekend. We visit the park to have a picnic. Visitamos o parque para fazer um piquenique. We visit the park to have a picnic. I ride the bus to work every day. Eu vou de ônibus para o trabalho todos os dias. I ride the bus to work every day. He studies for his driver's license test. Ele estuda para o teste de carteira de motorista. He studies for his driver's license test. She brushes her hair before bed. Ela escova o cabelo antes de dormir. She brushes her hair before bed. They go swimming at the beach. Eles vão nadar na praia. They go swimming at the beach. We play soccer in the backyard. Jogamos futebol no quintal. We play soccer in the backyard. Dogs fetch sticks in the park. Cachorros buscam gravetos no parque. Dogs fetch sticks in the park. The sun shines down on the city. O sol brilha sobre a cidade. The sun shines down on the city. Does he read the newspaper with his morning coffee? Ele lê o jornal com seu café da manhã? Does he read the newspaper with his morning coffee? She practices her basketball shots. Ela pratica seus arremessos de basquete. She practices her basketball shots. They volunteer at homeless shelter. Eles são voluntários no abrigo para moradores de rua. They volunteer at homeless shelter. The clock doesn't tell the time accurately. O relógio não indica a hora com precisão. The clock doesn't tell the time accurately. I call my friend to chat. Ligo para meu amigo para conversar. I call my friend to chat. He walks his dog in the neighborhood. Ele leva seu cachorro para passear pela vizinhança. He walks his dog in the neighborhood. We listen to podcasts on our commute. Ouvimos podcasts em nosso trajeto. We listen to podcasts on our commute. I take my kids to the playground. Levo meus filhos ao parquinho. I take my kids to the playground. He practices his martial arts moves. Ele pratica seus movimentos de artes marciais. He practices his martial arts moves. They go for a run in the morning. Eles saem para correr pela manhã. They go for a run in the morning. We have a grill in the backyard. Temos churrasqueira no quintal. We have a grill in the backyard. The clock ticks away the minutes. O relógio marca os minutos.
The clock ticks away the minutes. I watch the sunset from my balcony.
Observo o pôr do sol da minha varanda.
I watch the sunset from my balcony. He practices his golf swing.
Ele pratica suas tacadas de golfe.
He practices his golf swing. We take a walk in the park.
Damos um passeio no parque.
We take a walk in the park. Dogs play with their toys in the yard.
Os cães brincam com seus brinquedos no quintal.
Dogs play with their toys in the yard. The sun shines down on the water.
O sol brilha sobre a água.
The sun shines down on the water. I go for a swim in the pool.
Vou dar um mergulho na piscina.
I go for a swim in the pool. He doesn't practice his tennis serve.
Ele não pratica seu saque de tênis.
He doesn't practice his tennis serve.